going, buddy?
What do you say, old son? Where we're headed?
We are headed to McMicken's Taxidermy to learn how to skin and cape a skull off of a deer head. All these out-of-state hunters need to learn how to do this, and I promise y'all are going to love the video that Braden McMicken puts on today. Y'all stay tuned.
McMicken, third generation of McMicken Taxidermy. But
Got the real workhorse over there in the background, though.
yeah, that's the working man.
Get her done.
So Drew Bruce, known Drew a lot of years.
First thing I do is I come to this bottom lip. This is for at the end. It helps you out a lot. I come here, just put my finger, and I just hug the jawline. Go down, skin, skin. And just work that until you can't go anymore. And then I'll come to the back of the jaw right here where these teeth start and just run my knife on the edge of there. You don't want to shove it up in there because then you'll come out, hit the skin. So just work it. Work it. Come right here, flip everything back. You want to start at the jawline, just hug the jawline, because right here, if you cut it too short, you'll cut the nose out of it and you won't have anything to tuck into the form. So just go straight. Just hold your knife straight, go down, and when I get to right here, I'll flip the skin up and I'll just run my knife along in there. Cut through the cartilage. Don't be scared to cut through cartilage. You gotta remember it's at that little oval shape, so you're gonna run your knife like that, not straight across. Now when you get to right here, there's a little bit of meat right there. That meat right there throws you off a little bit, but it's okay. Cut through there. Cut through there. That meat that I was talking about right there, just cut through that. And just continue to peel back. Pressure is your best friend when skinning deer. Now I flip this thing around. You need to call your taxidermist beforehand and see what kind of incision they like. Some like a Y incision, some like a 7 incision. We like the T incision. Just come here, find the middle in between the burrs, and just go straight across. Peel that skin back so you're not cutting all the hair out of it. Just run your knife. Now when you get to this antler burr, you're just going to take your knife. You don't want to, you're going to come at like a backwards angle. Come to this side, pull the skin back. Alright, I worked that. So now I'm going to take my incision, I'm going to run it just in a straight line down the back. Now don't, if you hug this side too much, you cut down the ear. That's not good. Just be in the center. Now you don't want your incision too long, so I do about a hand length from the back of the ears. Then I'll come here, stretch all the skin out, and just skin. This part, hold back, do like that, then turn it, and peel the skin back. Grab this piece of skin, force it back so you can actually have some leverage. Alright, I just started cutting into the ear a little bit. You just go straight down. You get to this cartilage right here. You might feel bone right there, so that just come a little bit forward and cut through the ear lobe. Some taxidermists just takes a screwdriver all the way around the burr, because if you cut that skin, if you accidentally do leave skin right there, do not cut it off. That way, whenever you put the skin back on the form to mount it, that skin will still be there. It's not going to rot off or anything. It'll just dry out, and that chunk will still be there instead of you having a hole around your horn. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, to the horn, but you're just going to work your knife just along, I guess you can call that like a little shelf right there, and just pinch the skin, pull it back, it'll pop off. Flip them over, skin them this way. Now the back of the eye is right there, so I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to put it, that eye right there, and I'm going to put as much pressure back. You're not going to cut right there, you're going to cut back. If you cut up here, you're going to cut the eyelid. You do not want that. Work a little bit more slack from up front. You don't cut up here, just hug along the eye. Now it's getting tight, so I'm going to do this side next. Work, now I'm at that eye again, so I'm going to do the same thing. Alright, since I got that eye, as soon as you get done with the eye, here's the tear duct. So what you're going to want to do is take your knife, you're going to do like, it goes in like that. So you're going to want to kind of do that motion. Bring slack from up top and get down here, and you're going to dig into that tear duct. And come down. Now when you get to this jawline, you'll see this meat right here. See the teeth that you started at? You can just cut through that meat and just hug the bone again. Now I can flip that skin over and continue to cut along the bottom of the jaw. Flip them over. I grab this. This is a good indicator. Taxidermist only realistically needs this much, but just bring it all the way back. You can cut through this. Boom. Have yourself a skin here. Alright, so y'all don't get y'all's deer freezer burnt or get the ears in the bag, take it, put head in first. Go down, and then just let the skin droop over. You're going to take the bag and you're going to grab it in your hand, airtight. This is if you put it in your freezer for a year or two. Grab this, twist it, grab 2 fingers, wrap it around, just a simple knot.
Go.
Alright, when you're cutting off horns, do not go through the eye sockets. You're going to save yourself so much time if you just go in between the horns and the eyes. Just go right here. I hug more towards the eyes, but I do not go in the eye socket. Stop right about there. I flip the deer around. You can see the earlobe right there and where my point is. Take it, and I'm going to angle my sawzall back towards my original cut. Alright, now it gives you a perfect little V. I'm going to flip the brains out of it, throw that away. And then, alright, now I'm going to take something. If you have a paper towel, it works too. But grab that membrane right there. You out-of-state hunters, you have to do that. That's part of the CWD laws. And they also want you to take the meat off around the brain. So the easiest thing to do, I take my finger, I push that skin down. It gives you a starting point to cut. And I'm just going to run my knife along the brain, or along the skull plate right there. I also recommend, before your hunt, buy borax just from any grocery store. We use a different preservative here, but borax works the exact same. Just take that stuff, put it in your hand, break it up till it's fine, and just rub it in.